Hello friends, welcome to RG12. Hope you're all doing okay. I hope you can hear me alright. We're starting a break in the weather. This is best friend Rocky. Say hello Rocky. Good boy. Good boy. I want to say a big thank you to our American cousins sending the big man over to look out for us. Check on the children. In other words, our government. It's pretty cringeworthy watching our Prime Minister standing next to US President. He looked completely out of his depth. The worst thing about it was he's still peddling this myth about Britain's apparent free speech, which is complete nonsense. To put it into context, and this is going back to 2023, in the United States of America, there were only 50 comments made online that ended up with an arrest. 50. That in comparison with the United Kingdom, 12,183. Yep. I hate to think what them arrest figures are like in 2025. I'm sure somebody will find out if they're allowed. But he's gone back now, and I actually think he enjoyed himself over here. In fact, it feels like he cares more about this country than our own political leaders. That's how it seems. The US has obviously got a vested interest in the United Kingdom. Due to us having nuclear weapons, we wouldn't want those falling into the wrong hands now, would we? So it's good that we're keeping an eye on us. It's interesting, and I expected it. When I've been uploading my book in AI form, that I would get some critical comments, basically calling me a liar. One of the comments was saying that when I mentioned about we had to give the Argentinian prisoners, officers, tea, bringing tea round to their cabins. They said it was a fantasy story. Well, I was a soldier on the St. Edmund ferry, bringing Argentinian POWs back to Montevideo in Uruguay, and we did have to bring a tea urn round, which obviously didn't go down too well with us. In fact, we probably wouldn't have had a problem giving it to the ordinary soldiers, but why we had to give it to their officers beyond me. And that's when a lad, one of my friends, Taff, managed to find a loud hailer. He was waking him up with that. A bit of payback. Light-hearted payback. No one was injured apart from their feelings, and they got their tea. But it did happen. Someone else made comments on a Northern Ireland upload saying things that didn't happen. Well, sadly, it all happened. I've got to write about and register everything in my life, bad and good, and that's what I did. Because there is bad and good in the world, in every walk of life or job. It's no different in the British Army. The British Army are thieves, murderers, rapists, drug dealers, you name it. Same as out here. And I think probably the comments he didn't appreciate was me mentioning the fact that a soldier who I knew, who will remain nameless, went through personal belongings of people that were injured and killed on the Omar bus bombings. A fact. Don't like it, that's tough. Most people don't subscribe anyway. Most people just look at it and maybe make a comment if they just fancy stirring up the bit of trouble. Fair enough. That's what we do. When you're blogging, you put your head above the parapet. So that's that. Different matters. Went to have my blood pressure checked yesterday. It's still a bit high. So I've been trying to take readings on a blood pressure monitor at home, and it's not working properly, so it's doing me head in. I went for a run, and my foot started hurting, so I don't know what I've done there. You can just hear the train going past. But I don't feel as ill as I did. I think it was about 160, and when I was really bad with blood pressure it was over 200, so there you go. Well, winter's well and truly here now, although it's not cold, it's just really windy and rainy. But we have had some sunshine, and hopefully I'll be getting a little bit more sunshine in November in Florida. I'll crack on uploading stuff. I think it's varied. I do poetry, I even do some menus. I also got a comment about the sticky toffee pudding, saying it's Scottish. Well, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but I always grew up thinking it was from round here. So, whoever made it, thanks, it was yummy. But yeah, I'm going to keep uploading. I think until it's really detrimental to my mental health, that's what I'm going to keep doing. Not got that many subscribers, but they do tick over now and again. Who knows, one day I might get monetised. But I think a lot of people give up if that's their sole aim, and mine isn't the sole aim of being monetised. Same with writing books. I had to give up writing books years ago. So thank you for watching, if you're watching. I know somebody will be watching, so that's great, even if I'm doing it for one person and they get some enjoyment out of it. Brilliant. So for now, RG12.